A controversial rule that would require airlines clearly to disclose the fees they add onto air travel will get a new hearing before a federal appeals court.
Well, the Biden-era rule was supposed to help curb so-called junk fees, while Fox 26 business reporter Tom Zizka says airlines argue it's too much trouble with very little benefit. Tom.
Yeah, they couldn't possibly tell us what those fees are. I'm passionate about this one. Look, they don't say, right, it threatens a very lucrative part of their business model. Those of us of a certain age remember when you bought a plane ticket, you went to the airport, you gave them your luggage, you got on the plane, they served a meal, delivered you to your destination, all for one price. Go ahead, Google it. It's true. In the mid-2000s, though, Spirit Airlines started charging for baggage and seat selection, and the others quickly followed suit, to the point that everything seems to have an extra cost that is just frustrating to much of the flying public.
I already bought the ticket.
Okay, well, you bought a ticket, but you don't have a boarding pass. You need a boarding pass to get through security. You choose. You do the app on your phone, or you pay for the boarding pass.
No, I'm not going to.
Then you don't fly.
And I will sue this company.
And that's how it goes. This is one of the latest examples. This guy needed a boarding pass for his Allegiant Airlines flight out of Florida. The ticket agent encouraged him to download and use their app to get the boarding pass. He wanted a paper copy. The agent said that'd be $5, please. And the hissy fit was off to the races. But the man's frustration is really not unique. In 2024, a Senate report noted globally the previous year airlines made $54 billion in fees alone. Checked bags, carry-ons, priority boarding, seat selection, extra legroom, booking fees, schedule changes. Almost ran out of breath there. Everything seems to come with an extra cost. Air travel experts believe while carriers have become addicted to the revenue, they could improve the customer experience with some transparency and perhaps maybe a higher price up front.
I think people will just continue to gripe because they will continue to fly. Why wouldn't they fly if their ticket went up $10 more, but then they didn't have to pay for bags or didn't have to pay for a snack or didn't have to pay to print out a boarding pass?
Yeah, so tell 26, which extra airline fee annoys you the most? Is it checked baggage fees? That's doing pretty well here. Overweight baggage fees, carry-on fees, change and cancellation fees, seat selection, fees to print the boarding pass. I think it's checked baggage. That's me too. You can vote on Fox 26 Houston or the Fox local app. Meantime, that brings us back to the appeals court that will consider the government's price transparency rule. Again, from the Biden administration, there was an estimate that seeing the fees up front could save consumers about $500 million a year, $500 million. But a group of all the major U.S. carriers calls it government overreach on information that they believe is readily available if customers just look for it. Date for the hearing has not been set. Watching Your Money, I'm Tom Zizka, Fox 26 News.